Hi, I'm Libby Gibson, Town Manager. Welcome to What's Going On in Town Government. I almost started laughing just now. I don't know why. Something went through my mind that was funny, and I almost laughed. But I will not have a laughing fit.
It will not happen.
It will not happen today, hopefully. Actually, sometimes a laughing fit is a good thing. I don't laugh enough.
Do you like comedy, Libby?
Yeah, I do. I do like comedy.
You watch comedy?
When I can.
Yeah, right.
Clean comedy.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay, back to business.
Yep.
For our visitors, you may be interested to know that we have a very, very active town government. We have a lot of volunteer participation, and there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes you may not notice when you are visiting. And for our year-round residents, I try to use the show to let you know what's going on in town government. You can also, of course, subscribe to my monthly e-newsletter, which is on the town's website, easily found there. At our board meeting last night, we actually don't usually meet the 5th Wednesday of the month, but we did last night for a couple of things. The board approved a bond sale for a number of capital projects that are going forward that were approved at this past town meeting. We also had a presentation from a financial consultant regarding the airport. This was not the forensic audit that is concurrently underway, which is getting ready to be wrapped up. This was merely a report that we had asked one of our financial consultants to do several months ago regarding how the airport situation came about in the first place. It was not a forensic audit.
Well, what's the difference
seems
between
to
the
be
two?
The case. A forensic audit is an examination of something in particular relating to a lot of review of invoices, interviews with people, to find out what specifically happened and was there something inappropriate that happened. There is an examination going on through a forensic audit of procurement practices at the airport. It's completely separate from this report. It seemed through newspaper articles recently that this was the forensic audit, and it was not.
Well, do you need two reports? Do we have to? I think probably.
I sort of felt we do, because there are other issues at the airport besides the procurement practices.
Mm-hmm.
And other people felt the same way. In any case, this report was presented last night, and we will get it posted on the town website if people would like to read it. The forensic audit that is being done by a completely different firm will be out probably in June. I'm not exactly sure when. We have a meeting on Monday to try to wrap it up. And then we also have an Attorney General report that was started end of last summer that we haven't received yet. So there are a number of reports, and perhaps they get a little bit confused from time to time. I can see why. We also had a couple of reports last night at the board meeting about, we had a report from the police chief about how Memorial Day weekend went, and he cited some statistics between calls last year versus this year. I think the overall general public safety consensus was that EMS calls were up a bit this year, which was tough. And police calls, I don't think were up too much, maybe a little bit. And but overall, that it wasn't too much different from any other year. I don't know if opinions differ on that, but that was the public safety perspective.
Yeah.
In any case, the chief did a nice report, and we, of course, thank all of our public safety, police and fire personnel for their work over the weekend. They did a great job. Also, DPW. What else did I mention at the meeting? I mentioned a couple of updates under the town manager's report. I already forgot what they were, so maybe it was some thanks and it was some other little updates. Of course, you can watch the meeting on,
Oh yeah,
TV,
on Sundays.
yeah.
Sundays at 8, it's on again.
Okay. And NCTV.
Right.
Next week, board meeting, Wednesday, June 6th. We have a couple of items from the Nantucket Hunting Association relating to their proposed project out by the airport. They need some environmental permits, and they're going to come in, and since it's our land that we are leasing to them, they need the property owner's approval. So they're going to come in and explain what they need. We have ASAP coming in, the Alliance for Substance Abuse Prevention. They're going to be talking about underage drinking and the 4th of July, the upcoming 4th of July event. Not event, 4th of July activities. And what can be done to address underage drinking.
Right.
Okay, we have a group coming in, PB&J Television. They are requesting a commercial filming permit to film a pilot shoot of 4 or 5 days in June for what they hope will be a program, a reality TV program picked up by a network that would be called 100 Days of Summer. And the idea is that they follow around a particular business person on Nantucket that has a concierge business, and it's called 100 Days of Summer. I think there's some, well, I don't know what to say about this. It's a reality show. What do
Are
you
they going
say
to get
about
the
that?
permit?
Well, I don't know. It's on the board's agenda.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And really, they certainly can film regardless of a permit under certain conditions on public property.
Right.
They can't block sidewalks or streets or anything like that without town approval.
Right.
So we'll see how this goes. Reality TV shows sometimes have a kind of a negative connotation. You know what I mean?
Well, of course, but
Except for the Kardashians.
unless,
of course.
well, no, I like Survivor. That's
you?
the only one I watch.
Yeah. Survivor Man?
I love that
one?
show. No,
Oh.
Survivor.
Oh, Survivor. Yeah. No.
You don't watch it.
No, I watch Survivor Man sometimes.
Okay.
You know that one? Survivor
Yes,
Man?
yes, I did.
I would survive about 2 seconds where he goes.
You'd be good on Survivor, Libby. You should really
no,
put your name
God,
in.
no. Ugh. It's all fake, Gino.
No, it is not.
I disagree.
Libby,
It's fake.
Libby, I'm telling you, it's not fake. It's very hard. It's one of the hardest things you'll ever do. It
Okay,
is
we
true.
should have a reality TV show about town administration.
I could set that up very easily.
hardcore,
Wow.
difficult stuff. Anyway, back to business here. We have a liquor license item. We have, our second public hearing to consider applications for a variety of committee, board, and commissions. We do this in 2 phases. We have a lot of committee, board, and commission appointments coming up, and we have 2 public hearings to hear the applications that are received. We already had one last week, I think, and we have another one coming up next week. And if you're interested in applying to be on a committee, board, or commission, I think there's still time. You can go to the town website and check it out. We have a couple of other public hearings. A new entertainment license for Met on Main, the new restaurant that is replacing Even Keel Cafe. They're seeking an entertainment license. 2 common victualler license hearings. One for what a business that's going to be called the Ack Shack. That will be the new children's beach concession.
Oh,
And another, just Jetties Beach. Oh, the Jetties at Surfside. Oh yes, I'm so confused
Okay.
between these. The Jetties at Surfside. This is the Surfside Beach concession.
all right.
It's a little bit late in the year to be doing these things, but we didn't get a bid initially for the Surfside concession, so we had to bid it again. And Marshall Thompson from the Jetties was the successful bidder, so he's going to run the Jetties at Surfside.
Is he running the Act Shack too?
No, Michael Caffrey is running the Ack Shack.
Okay. Is
Different concessionaire from the last couple of years.
it- Okay.
Okay, then we have an application for a common victualler license for what's going to be called the restaurant at Easton Street. That's the Point Breeze.
Oh, wow, that's right.
And an entertainment license for that location.
Oh my gosh.
We're also reviewing end-of-year fiscal 12 budget transfers. Normally, to make transfers from department to department or between salaries and expenses, you need a town meeting vote. However, there's a state law that allows transfers to be made within a certain period of time at the end of the fiscal year within certain other guidelines that the Board of Selectmen and the Finance Committee can approve. So we always have a few, cleanup things. So that's on there. And that's pretty much it. And other than that, Gino, there's just, it's getting summer basically, and there's lots of stuff going on. Lots
Right,
of
there certainly is.
things. We're still working on our move of the code enforcement departments from 37 Washington to 2FG. That's likely to happen after 4th of July. Hopefully not too far after, but not before. And
1 month away, Libby, really.
I know.
It's the 4th of July.
What's today?
Can you believe it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know it. Anything else? What are you hearing? Is there any buzz going on?
No,
No?
no buzz. It's just, nice and calm.
Yes.
Film festival starting very soon.
The film festival, I believe, is the week of the 18th.
Oh, okay.
And I know that because the reality TV show, if they're approved, wants to film that week.
Oh, I see.
And they're not going to, as far as we can tell, and as far as we've been told by them, we met with them a couple weeks ago, they're not intending to, set up downtown and film and block
Right.
things and have lights and things. They're more intending to follow this concierge person around, probably do some shots, background shots around town a bit, but probably not at, for the most part, not at overly busy times. Like they'll do some beach shots, some downtown shots, summer-like shots of Nantucket. So hopefully that wouldn't be too disruptive. I think the concern more is the reality part.
Hey,
I know.
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
So I guess that's about
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much. See you next time.